Welcome back, guys, to QBSYLUHV channel. Today we'd like to talk about a Link coin potential targets for 2023 and for the next bull run. Let's dive in. First of all, you have to know on this channel we analyze the monthly, weekly time frame, only technical picture, because we're not dive into fundamental background, upgrades, updates, partnership, because all the things not every single time affect the price on the chart. And you remember the huge upgrades of QBSYLUHV for Cardano. Nothing happened. You remember the partnership Solana with the cloud, Google Cloud, and the price on the next day dropped 67%. So not every single time the major announcement and the fact the price on the chart. So let's take a look on the monthly time frame. Here we got a chart on a gate EO from November 17. The lowest point was at 14 cents. So this is example how a coin from 14 cents can pump to $53. And let's be honest, just for me, when I see that Chainlink got a 3 billion market cap and the Pepe got 1 billion market cap, it kind of looks sad for me. But of course, it's just a crypto, it's just a speculation. So let's start with the basic analysis. It's a FIB, here's the top $53 in May 2021. That's one more confirmation. So the bull run ends in May, April, March 2021. And most coins got the same chart like this one. So some of this coin bid price high, but most of them looks like this one. So the Chainlink is one of them. So we got a monthly gaps. It's not unnecessary, so we have to every single time come back and close every single gap. And I showed you on Bitcoin example, but in 99% we come back to test 27 zone on a weekly time frame. So in 27 zone on a weekly, it's most likely will be the bottom of this coin for this coin. So this is a monthly time frame, 27 zone. We trade long time period here, over than 1 year from May 2022. We trade just in range 1 year. And like you can see, we get a reaction every single time when we try and breaking out 18 level by FIB, we get reaction down, 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 rejection. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, 7 months. We try and breaking out 18 level by FIB, $8.16. We reject and drop it down. And most likely, if we trade in the range in this zone, it's not unnecessary. So we have to test 27 level. We're already in the zone, 27 level. But if we will test it, we can see the weak candle even to close monthly gap fulfill to $4.29. Of course, I hope we'll not see the drop from this current price 30% on a Chainlink, but everything can happen. So if it's just a range, here's the top, here will be the bottom. And in this range, we can drop like this one, for example. But it's not an option, because you can take a look. We got this gap on a monthly time frame, the gap from here, from May 2019. So it's not unnecessary, so we have to come back and close, because I showed you on the Bitcoin example, we got gaps at 300 for Bitcoin on a monthly time frame, and we didn't close it. So this is a bearish gap, this is a bullish gap. Most likely, anyway, we'll bid and close fulfill of this gap, and it will be around $10.59. Then the road will be open to 0 level, 15, this one, 50% of this weak candle. We always come back and close, most likely we come back and close 50% at least of the weeks like this one here, and 50% is 0.23 level by FIB. So the 23 level by FIB, it's most likely will be the top for 2023. I don't think so we will skyrocket like this one to the new top, No, most likely what we see, it's 23, maybe 38 level by FIB, and drop it down to 0 level to test. And we will be still in a downtrend. So a lot of chart looks the same now. A lot of stop losses now over than this week's. Here, the next target, and 50% of this week candle. So from this current price, if everything right, maximum what I can expect for 2023, maybe beginning of 2024, it's 272% and 360. And for the next bull run, it's hard to say about the targets, because only 52% coins in circulation supply. Why we pump it so hard here? Because we got less coins in circulation supply. So you have to also understand, not every single altcoin will be the pre-all time high. You have to keep in mind it. So let's go now on the weekly time frame and trying to check what's going on with my custom indicator set. A to Z. A to Z, it's accumulation distribution zones. Every single time when you see green zone, it's time to distribute. So now we got from April 2021, we are in a huge accumulation stage. Price almost didn't change, you know. So here, May 2022 and May 2023, we just in a range. So nothing special, you know. On a monthly, we was here in a huge distribution. It was time to sell. So when you see at the top here some coin, it's time to out of this coin. So it means the big players start distribute. That's why now we are in the accumulation stage. So it's not an option now to sell your coins, you know. The whales accumulate a coin now, not a sell. Let's go to weekly time frame to CryptoFly direction. On CryptoFly direction here, you can see every single time when you see here is a distribution, also signal to sell, dump. Distribution, signal to sell, dump. Distribution, signal to main, signal to dump. So now from once again from April 2022 till September, we got accumulation, signal to pump. So just small reaction on the chart here. You can see here after that signal to buy, we get only tiny 45%. If we compare with another altcoins, of course, it's little or nothing. So now at this current moment, no signal to accumulate. That's why most likely, yes, we can see the drop a little bit down. I don't think so. We'll drop to $4.70 to test 27 level, but everything can happen, you know. And then we will see the signal once again to accumulate from whales. And on a monthly, we just came in, almost touched at the bottom. But like you can see, we can lay down a long time period here. And maybe sooner or later, we'll see the accumulation and the pump on the monthly time frame. It will be the strongest signal. So if we're not past already at the bottom, we are not so far from the bottom. And it will be not a mistake if you start accumulate a link here. Of course, you can tell me the people who bought a link, for example, at $1.58 in 2020, they still in a huge profit. Yes, of course. But we walk in the uptrend move. We're not going into a downtrend. That's why if we count, for example, like on a weekly, this trend line, like this one, here's a touch, here's a touch. So yes, we have all chances to test $4.87. I don't know what have to happen on the market to test this level, but if we just walk and find a support here, it's going to be the last point for Chainlink before the continuation up. Market mood is just a brilliant indicator. It showed the mood on the market from retail investors, and this is just a sign you have to out of market, because whales step by step out of market, and just newbies just jump in by news. Every single time when you see some FUD around, some bad sentiment on Twitter, you see the white color in the market. It's time to accumulate. You can buy just step by step, or just buy in some specific level, what is good for your strategy and your risk management, or step by step accumulate using the DCA strategy. For example, if we came in here at 13, then we got dropped to 5, then we got dropped to 5 again. So your average price can be around $8. So it's good entry point. And if we drop one more time down, because now, like you can see, we're not in a best condition. That's why we can't see the drop one more time down to see once again the white color, because now we are in the green zone, you know. So no fear, you know. The people start more buying the link, and it's a sign for whales. They can drop one more time to disbelief area, and if you buy, for example, at $4.70, your average price can be around 7 if you use DCA strategy during all this time period with a market mode indicator. On the monthly time frame, like you can see, we never seen the white color on the market, but still cold. So the higher time frame, the strongest signal. I usually use for investments, weekly time frame, and double check on a monthly. I'm not using the daily time frame. If we take a look on a trade on, Here we got only signal to sell. Step by step you can distribute your coin. So this is how the whales distribute. They just distribute on higher time frame, step by step. They're not buying, for example, here and selling here, because if they sell in one click, they can't sell. They not enough liquidity in the market. 25%, 10%, 30%, 50%, and 20%. Done. They in profit. With average exit point, for example, can be 25. No, they're not buying at 15 cents and sell in one click at 53. They just step by step selling it. But in average, your profit is pretty good. That's why you can accumulate step by step. And now we got a signal to sell, the last signal to sell here, and we crash. So we tested 0.5 level by FIB, and here we just only got recommendation to close positions. No signal to buy again. No signal to buy or sell even. So now let's wait just one more confirmation, and I showed you on flow and XRP, we got a signal take profit and the signal to buy on weekly. Let's take a look on the last one indicator. It's take profit. This indicator showed the real value fundamental price of the coin. Every single time when you see we trade under fundamental price, it's good time to buy. Here, the last line, it's a real value of the coin. Of course, all lines are dynamic. Here you can see we trade a long time period on this euphoria on the market from April, so from COVID dump when they start printing the money. From March 2020, we skyrocket over the exit line, and now we come down and trade under fundamental price from here. From this drop in April 2022, we trade long-term period. Here we got a reaction, reject at fundamental price, 1 second, 2, 3, 4, 5 times we reject at a fundamental price and drop it down. It means the line can curve down lower. So now fundamental price for a link, it's $7.19. After maybe a few weeks, this price will be totally different. That's why the take profit line at this current moment at $19.13 over than this stop losses. Exit line at 21. So safety trade strategy, it's buy at under fundamental price and sell at take profit. It's safety trade. Of course, we can always drop lower or always pump over the exit line, but it's just a safety trade for normal coins. We're not talking about the meme coins or shit coins. It doesn't work like that, We need, the more history the coin got, the strongest confirmation of analysis. Because on a paper, for example, this indicator can't show you the correct data because paper is just a speculation. Normal altcoins on a Bitcoin, this indicator works perfectly well. And I would like to show you on a daily time frame how it works every single time here. For swing trades. Here, drop on the fundamental price, bounce. Second line, it's a buy line. Bounce from the buy line to take profit. So you can even just use this indicator for swing trades, for example. Here, to take profit, 76%. From take profit, you can open short, for example, to the buy line again. Here, so we have to drop, usually, we have to drop once again to the buy line. It will be the short 48%. But if you're not greedy, not so greedy, you can take profit at 34%. With second leverage, it's over than 60% profit. Then wait just one more time, the buy line, or one more time to open short when we touch or not so far from take profit. So this is how it works, and this indicator got a pretty good win rate. For investment and for middle term targets, when you have to close position, I use the weekly time frame. On a monthly, we're not enough data for analysis for this indicator. That's why most likely what we can see, negative scenario, it's a 27 level, $4.73. Most positive scenario, if we climb it up to test, take profit, liquidate the stop losses, maybe even with exit line around, even with a weak candle 23 level by FIB, and then come back down once again to test the buy line. And then we will see in what stage of market we will be that time. So guys, I hope you like this video about a link. Wrap this coin. What do you think about this coin in general? Do you hold the link in your portfolio or not? If you want to trade this with my custom gear set 6-in-1 only for $1 per day, just write me DM, subscribe channel, hit the like button, hit the notification button. Don't forget to join my Telegram channel. See you next time, guys.